So as you can see, I'm outside. It's pretty cloudy, chilly. I have my jacket on, so I just went for a walk. So just back to freestyle, just real quick. I know I had a quick upload yesterday regarding how freestyle has kind of changed a bit. People not being humble and stuff like that. So got some hot gossip for you guys. Some bochinche. Everybody loves bochinche in the morning. Con café butelo and some crackers and stuff, right? So a couple of weeks ago, I ended up going to the Diva Freestyle concert in New Jersey. Um, and of course, the Queen of Freestyle, Judy Torres. There was this other freestyle singer that I like her music, but I'm not sure. I can't remember her name now. She has short hair, but she has some good old classics. Um, there was also another freestyle singer, which I love her music. Um, you know, Really in the 90s, late 80s, 90s, she had a lot of hits that became big. Um, but I'm not going to mention her name, so we'll keep it at that. And of course, Brenda K. Star was there. I think that was really the reason why we ended up going, even though we liked the other artists that were going to perform. So I had contacted Brenda via messenger regarding an autograph for my wife. She had replied back, which was nice. Didn't expect it. She was very humble about being able to sign an autograph for my wife. So the plan was that on that day of the freestyle concert in Jersey, the Diva concert, I was going to take CD and surprise my wife with an autograph. And that's exactly what I did. It was packed. Tickets were pretty expensive. We purchased 4 tickets. It was myself and my wife and another couple. I won't mention names, but we paid pretty decent amount to for the concert. We thought it was worth it because, like I said before, we kind of like to help out our Latinos. It's really good music like freestyle. Keep it alive. So we didn't mind the amount that we paid. It was a VIP table that we had gotten. So in order for me to get the autograph from Brenda was like, just go backstage, just bring it and I'll sign it for you. So it was really, really packed. They oversold tickets for this location. It was a big place, but they put like double the amount of people that should have been there. So it was very, very dangerous. Seems like they were doing it, I guess, promoters just cared about making that money instead of having a nicer, smaller crowd of people that can just enjoy that music. It was just people were on top of each other. We ended up sitting on the side. Um, I wouldn't call it like a VIP table, even though we paid a lot. They called every table a VIP table there, which was horrible. Whoever was responsible for that, you know, it was garbage. I did not feel like I was a VIP. So you don't know, for you to know. So just going back to the autograph, I went to security by the backstage. There was one guy I know that he was doing his job. I told him, hey, contacted Brenda, her manager, to get an autograph. They said for me to come backstage to, they'll sign it. So the guy was giving me a hard time, and I told him, listen, I contacted her. She said just walk towards the back. And he was like, no, 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 blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, listen, I spoke to her already. I was trying to be a little assertive, but I think it came out aggressive. He probably thought I was going to shake him around, but I truly not that type of person. I don't think I am. Am I? I'm just kidding. But yeah, I was trying to get my point across, and I'm like, listen, she said she was going to do it. Like, what is so difficult for you just to walk towards her manager and tell her, hey, there's a fan there that wants the autograph that you had promised? So he didn't want to hear it, and I wasn't gonna stop. And you guys know I keep on going and going until I get want. So there was another security there, and he was really nice. He was down to earth, and he's like, "Hey, what's up? What's going on?" I'm like, "Listen, this guy's giving me a tough time," and Brenda says she would give an autograph to my wife. So he's like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Okay, let me go back there. Do you have a pen?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, you go." And this guy was so nice and humble. He went back, took it to Brenda. He says Brenda wants you to wave to her, and I was like, "Wow, that's amazing." So I ended up waving. I don't think she was able to see me because there was so many people. When I tell you there was so many people, I felt like a stuffed sardine there. It was just a fire hazard. Just the other thing I wanted to add was that on top of that, as a VIP, we had to wait on a line. Like we were buying tickets. Like typically, VIP is like you get the red carpet. You walk in and get seat down, but they mixed the tickets with people that were just buying regular tickets. Like, and we paid all this money. That was ridiculous. Ridiculous. I would never, ever do a concert like that, even though I support my freestyle singers. And to add the ice into the cake, can you believe that they forced every table to buy a bottle service? And the bottles that were being offered were very cheap bottles. Tito, I love Tito's vodka, but you go to the liquor store, it's like what, 20, $25, even $15 for the smaller one. And they had the audacity to charge for a small bottle of Tito $400 per table. And if you didn't order the bottle, you could not sit on the VIP table. Like I said, every single table there was a VIP. You could break your neck towards the end, and you were on a VIP table just because they called it a VIP table. And that to me, that's greedy. Like, why would he do that to the fans and not tell them in advance? Because that night we basically spent like almost $1,000 just to see these people perform, and I'm sure they didn't get paid what these promoters were getting paid. Um, so even for the freestyle singers, like think about it. Like I understand, you're making your money, but I'm sure you guys don't know about these promoters doing this type of thing. But that's kind of fucked up to take the fans' money and just be greedy. It's like price gouging. Like, you know, why will you, be so greedy and take all this money from people that are hard workers? And I understand you got to make your money, but come on, you can't be that greedy. Um, you know, so that type of stuff I don't support, and I wouldn't do it ever again because it's not fair. It's not right. We shouldn't be. I'm gonna call it a scam, and it's exactly a scam. So those promoters that do that type of stuff, I don't side with you, and I completely, absolutely disagree with how you do business. And the last thing I wanted to share was one of the artists, the divas. I'm not going to say who she is because I did love her music. I do love her music, but just don't like her persona. So this one singer, I'm sure people probably know who she is. I'm not going to mention any names because I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus. She ended up walking towards. I guess she came out from the backstage. She walked. She had like big gown and flashy and everything, and she looked nice. So she walked by the fans. She came out. She had like security guards with her. It really looked like Secret Service were there, like she was a president or something, and she just looked like I'm the shit, and like I don't know, like she looked at the fans like nothing. And the funny thing is that no one even asked for an autograph of hers, so her head was swelled up. But that just goes to show you that there are some artists out there that don't value their fans and think that they're better than them. And I was a big fan up until now. I still will listen to your music, but I wouldn't download any of your new music. So just keep that in mind. That fans do notice. Be humble, humble yourself, and I'm telling you, you're gonna be here for the long run. So now you just lost a fan that didn't like your music, but life is life. You know, you're happy to be like that, then I won't knock you down. But just want to put that out there. How things have changed and people are still on this cloud, like on cloud nine, when they need to bring themselves down. That's it. That's the bochinche for this morning. Con el café bustelo, el, la galleta con mantequilla, como decía en Puerto Rico antes. But that's it. Just wanted to share that because it was just a funny moment and a fucked up moment at the same time. All right. Take care, people. Bye.